Give it here.
It's Sebastian and Paul. And it feels like springtime more than wintertime. We're just having some warmer weather. And I gave Sebastian my little mittens because he got a hold of the one and chewed the one up. So they're only $2.24 at Walmart. And they have the fingers. The mittens have where the fingers come through, and then they have, and it basically pins back.
Like you're not getting that glove.
I gave him that glove. I gave him my gloves. Little man gets everything. Yeah, I just need to get a new pair. Or get 2 new pairs. This is what my glove looks like, guys. Well, his gloves now. Four fingers.
Wide-eyed.
4 fingers. And then there's a little thing, a mitten that pulls back. But your thumb doesn't go through.
Tell Mommy.
Go get it. Go get it, Sebastian. Sebastian, Mommy got it. Go get it.
He is such a spoiled.
Yes, he is spoiled. Rotten. But he's such a good dog. He's so bonded with my husband Paul here. He's so bonded with him.
Yeah, get it. Ah, give me.
Jesus. Well, now they're his. I mean, Sebastian is just an amazing dog. And he's a boy. He's just a larger chihuahua. He's about 17, 20 pounds. I was hoping he would stay small. But the next dog I get is going to be...
Curls up with you.
I know. I'm very grateful that he's bonded to me too.
He's a good boy. You're a good boy.
But he's more bonded with Paul though. Say hi to Damon and everybody.
I gotta go to work now.
You can't do anything a little more than that.
Hey y'all, I gotta go to work now. Woohoo!
There we go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Get to spend money on a TV we can't afford. Woohoo!
Paul has a discount, 2 discounts, and he's getting 25% off on a 55-inch TV, so that's about $100. So we're getting a 55-inch TV. And what's the brand name? It's a Philips, but it's a 4K. It's not curved, but it's not curved like our 65-inch one, our 65-inch Samsung one in our living room. But he's buying this basically as a Christmas present for me and him. And he bought on eBay, he bought a stand for it. And it's going to go up in our bedroom because we've been wanting to replace the old TV up in the bedroom. So he's literally taking, you know, 1 check to buy the TV. And even though it's going to make us broke, this is like almost like one chance in a lifetime to get a decent size TV that's 4K. Even though it's not curved, it's still going to be 4K. So I'm excited.
High resolution, all that good stuff. It's going to be really good.
Well, I'm very excited about it.
Built-in wireless, all the bullshit that goes with it. All right.
And there goes Paul off work.
Good boy.
Daily life can be stupid and mundane, but I just like calm and I just like being calm.
Another good thing, since I was approved for that Thursday, the 28th, I also put in for Friday and Saturday so I can have a nice mini vacation at the end of the year.
Yeah, oh.
If they approve it, I'm not sure.
But you did get the 28th off when I go to the plastic surgeon. I think the plastic surgeon's going to be shocked at the weight that I lost so far, and I think he's going to meet me halfway.
Well, I have so many hours built up. I have like 105 hours built up.
What's that mean?
For PTO.
Oh.
Paid time off.
Paid time off. So you can take a couple of days off. When are you taking your vacation? January?
It's going to be, I'll have the 28th, 29th, 30th. No, I'll have the 28th, 29th, and 30th off. And I'll have my regular 3 days off.
So, yeah, I know how you always, so that's 6 days.
Yeah, I'll have like a few days off.
You'll have 3 paid vacation days off.
Yes.
If they
and
approve
I'll
it.
have 3 days off.
Just tell them that you're getting burned out. And
well, I already told, I'm not completely burned out, but I said I'm getting crispy.
well, that's called getting burned out. Give me another kiss, please. I love you.
Love you too. I gotta get my ass.
Bring back some puppy pads.
I actually gotta get some gas. Yes, puppy pads.
See if you can find some cheap rubbing alcohol for our eyeglasses.
Yes, dear.
Love you, baby.
Love you too, baby.
Yeah, I use... See you tonight, baby.
You'll be awake. You'll be like, oh my God, I want to see this TV. I want to see this TV.
No, I mean...
I've already showed it to you in other stores.
We're leaving it in the box.
Pretty much.
Until the TV stand comes in.
I just want to use the one up there for now. So the other one comes in. Oh, tempting, isn't it? I could lay there in bed and watch.
Oh, come on. I love you, baby.
Love you too, dear. Bye.
There goes Paul to work. Love you, Paul. I love this tree right here. The way it just goes up. It reminds me of like a Gothic tree. The way it just goes up and just branches off. And the sky's very sunny and beautiful. It's almost like a spring day. I didn't mean to bump you, Toby. And then there's this big tree in our yard. We actually want to get this cut down. Our plan is to get this cut down and get our land surveyed, because we have more land than just what's fenced in. We just did this little fence in, you know, for our dogs a couple of years ago. But whenever we actually have the cash, because it costs money, the one person that I talked to said it's $600 to get a land surveyed, you know, and we got to get it professionally surveyed. And I'm gonna just keep calling around, see who I can find, and that's not gonna happen for a while, because when we have the land surveyed, officially surveyed, and they put the barbed wire in, or not the barbed wire, they put that barb sticker, not stick, but that iron thing in the yard, you know, the people next door are so fucked up, especially that woman. They treat us like we're renting off of them, and we're not. We are renting to own the property off of the people that bought this property. And the house is worth it on one end, and the house isn't worth it on the other. I mean, there is a lot of things we have to do. Like, what we need to do is totally, you know, take the roof off of here, off the garage, and then everything that's in the garage from us demoing the walls, it all has to be taken away. So we need a big dumpster. That's probably around $350, $400. And hopefully there's no dumping fee. So we need that done. And then there's a contractor that I got the name of from one of the people that is in my group therapy at the clinic that I go to, at the methadone clinic I go to. And he works for a big construction company and a smaller construction company. And I got the smaller construction company, but, you know, me and Paul, our goal and plans are putting a privacy fence in all around our property and all around the side and everything, if we can't do a privacy fence, at the moment, after we get it surveyed and stuff. And that's going to happen, like I said, when we have the money. So that may not happen for a couple of years. But as soon as we have that surveyed, we're already going to have the stuff here to put in a fence. Even if me and Paul go back to the farm and feed store, we got 2 bundles, 2 huge coils of this type of fence from the farm and feed store in Latrobe. And we got them for like 35 bucks, 33, 35 bucks a piece. We got 2 of them, and we carried them from property to property, and they're about 3.5 feet tall. They are rusting, but you know, even if I used to have a little 2-foot, and that was good for my dogs. They didn't really jump. It was like really small. They have fence like this that is actually, it's green fence. It has like that epoxy coating over top of it where it won't rust. So, even if we're going to do what we can afford, and even if me and Paul go and get more of this because of the affordability factor, we're going to see what we can do whenever we can. And we're going to, you know, I want something taller than this, okay? And, you know, Paul put this in and I helped him a little bit. And it's just a very simple fence. You know, when these go bad, I just replace them. You know, it's so stupid easy. We spent about $100 on these green metal, not sticks, but what, I can't think properly right now. But anyways, these green metal stakes. About $100 because from Home Depot, because they're like $3 a piece or something. But we plan on definitely fencing in our yard, the rest of our property, and we also plan on tearing down this garage, I told you, have a dumpster out here, take away the roof, take away the stuff in the garage, see if we can save some of the foundation. I'm thinking like it's going to have to be totally tore down and rebuilt, the garage, and then we're wanting to rebuild the garage, and it just has a dirt floor, lay down cement so my husband can, you know, pull into a decent garage, have the lawnmower in there, have the weed eater in there. He's going to take that in the basement, and, you know, it all depends on money. And when you don't have money, stuff just stays broken. So, I'm just praying to God that we're able to do what we want to do. I mean, even if we fix the garage and only do a 1-story, I'd be grateful for that, because we have a projector. It's not 1080p, but it's 720p resolution. It's not 4K, but the quality from the little projector that we got from Dell, and there's like, I think 8 billion little, there's like 8 billion little pixels or whatever per, you know, per the whole screen, or basically per the projection, and a high quality color wheel, and you can literally see the airbrushed makeup on people. It's crazy. You can see their pores sometimes, and that's not even 4K. And then we have a huge projector that's go from that edge of our house all the way to here. That's how big our projector is. It's a pull-down projector screen. No, it's a pull-down projector screen. And it's from there to there. And then we would put that on that wall and have it up high enough where it's not close to the floor. Have it up high enough on the wall. And it just, you know, you screw it onto the wall. And then it would be up properly. And then we would have a couple of feet on each side. There would be a door right there. And this would be our main living room and theater. And, you know, this is a huge space. My poor cat's laying right there, pudding. She doesn't like coming in the house, and when I bring her in the house, she pees on the beds. And my other, like the cat beds and stuff. And in the wintertime, I'll pull her in, but it's just sucks when you have to deal with a whole bunch of craziness. My other cat, you know, she puked on my laptop. So my other cat, this one, Miss Kitty, she is a really loving cat, but she has dementia. So she'll shit on the floor a couple of times upstairs. She's like 14 years old. She's a nice kitty. She's skinny as a rail, you know, but she's eating food. I try to pick up the dog food because it gives her diarrhea. She can't have holistic, you know, buffalo blue dog food. And I put up this reef. I found it in the garbage, walking home, doing one of my walks. Isn't that pretty? And all I need to do, and it came with everything on it, all I need to do was add, you see right there where it was a couple of pieces of something, ornaments broke off. All I need to do is go to the Dollar Tree, get a couple of cheap ornaments, and you know those battery-operated little mini lights? They come in clear, and they also they come in clear bulbs, and also multicolored. I would like to get the multicolored and just put them around the front of the reef, and it would be like a battery pack. It's either that, or I also have the dollar lights from the Dollar Tree, and it has 20 lights on it, and it's about like from here, here, and here. I may be able to put it in, put it on there. And then what we plan on doing is, you know, I love my Christmas Story leg lamp. I'll put that back upstairs. What I would like to do is change this fabric, and it's just Velcroed, and it's just a piece of board. I want to show you how easy it is. It's just a piece of board from the TV stand we pulled out of the garbage somebody was throwing away, and it was one of those ones that you can move it in direction. So it's just a board with two, you know, it's like a board with two totes underneath, and it's really sturdy. There's the candle I don't want to burn ever. Then there's my little tiny, changes colors. But I'll be putting up our Christmas tree in a couple of, maybe in a week or two. And I have a nice little 4-foot Christmas tree. And I also, not only did I pull this out of the garbage, I pulled this nice picture out of the garbage. I just got to shine up the wood with some wood. But isn't that pretty and gorgeous? I used to have finches and parakeets. I would love to get another finch or two. They even had, they had a couple of babies that died, but they had one that didn't die. And I just want to show you, this is my computer that my husband got me several years ago. And this was my second laptop that I got. My first laptop was from 2005. And